your person has come to a deep realization, one they can no longer ignore. At the core of their heart, they know they are meant to be with you. This feeling isn't fleeting or superficial, it's rooted in their intuition, which has grown stronger over time. No matter how much they tried to suppress or deny it, the truth always finds its way back to them. You are the one they've been looking for. They are done pretending, done hiding behind a facade. The days of playing the field or indulging in temporary flings are behind them now because they've come to see that what they want isn't a game, it's something real, something lasting, and something they can only find with you. What draws them in so deeply is not just your outer beauty or the way you carry yourself, but your inner essence, your aura. There is something so genuine, so rare, and so magnetic about your energy that they simply can't find anywhere else. It's not just that you're different, it's that your authenticity makes you stand out in a world full of masks and pretenses. Your energy speaks directly to their soul, and that resonance is something they can't unfeel. In a room full of people, it is always you who captures their attention. You don't even have to try, it's just who you are. And to them, that makes you unforgettable. Lately, your person has been feeling increasingly emotional about you. Thoughts of you linger in their mind throughout the day and settle heavily in their heart at night. They can't explain it in logical terms, but the emotional pull they feel toward you is intense and consuming. It's as if their soul is constantly reaching out for yours. Even when they're surrounded by others, there's a part of them that feels distant, because no one else brings them the sense of peace and belonging that you do. They're beginning to understand that what they feel with you is not just attraction, it's a soul-level connection. Something spiritual, unshakable, and irreplaceable. You've awakened something within them that they didn't even know was missing. You've opened the door to happiness in their life, and now that the light has come in, they can no longer return to the darkness they once tolerated. You are the center of their emotional universe, the person they keep circling back to in thought and in heart. Everything else seems dull in comparison to the vivid energy you bring into their life. They've come to understand that their happiness isn't just enhanced by you, it's intertwined with you. And with that awareness has come vulnerability. Your person feels emotionally exposed around you in a way that scares and excites them at the same time. You've touched a part of them that no one else has ever reached. The walls they spent so long building are starting to crumble because they trust you. You make them feel safe, seen, and understood without judgment. That kind of emotional openness is powerful, and it gives you a quiet influence over them, not in a controlling way, but in a way that inspires them to be better, to do better, and to love more deeply than they ever have before. They deeply admire the simplicity and sweetness of your energy. There's a calming presence about you, a sense of purity and strength that they find incredibly grounding. They see the depth of your character, the kindness in your actions, and the integrity in the way you live. You are not just someone they desire, you are someone they respect. And in a world that often values surface over substance, finding someone like you feels like discovering a rare treasure. Right now, your person is going through a quiet transformation. They are slowly withdrawing from the people, habits, and environments that no longer serve them or support their growth. There are things, and perhaps people, that have been holding them back from stepping fully into this connection with you, but they are starting to distance themselves from those limiting influences. It's not easy, and it may not be happening overnight, but the shift is real. They are clearing space in their life so they can offer you something genuine and lasting. Though they may not be saying much out loud, they are silently planning their next move. Their heart is set, and their intentions are becoming clearer with each passing day. They are preparing to come toward you with sincerity, passion, and a desire to build something meaningful. When they arrive, it won't be with uncertainty, it will be with clarity and strength. They know what they want now, and more than anything, they want you. There was a time when I kept everything inside, burying my emotions behind silence and avoidance. I didn't want to seem weak or vulnerable, so I hid how I truly felt. But with you, I've come to realize that vulnerability isn't weakness, it's courage. And if there's one thing I need to be now, it's brave enough to open my heart fully to you. So, I want to tell you everything that's been weighing on my soul. I've been tearing down the walls I built around myself, slowly but surely, brick by brick. It hasn't been easy, but I've come to see that those walls didn't protect me, they only kept love out. And I don't want to keep love out anymore. I don't want to keep you out anymore. The truth is, I can't stay away from you. No matter how much time passes or how far apart we've been, my heart keeps coming back to you. It's like there's a string between us that stretches with distance but never breaks. I long to be near you, not just physically, but emotionally and spiritually. You feel like home to me. There's a sense of peace, warmth, and familiarity in you that I can't find anywhere else. When I think about the future, about the life I want to build, I don't see it clearly unless you're right there next to me, sharing in the laughter, the struggles, the victories, and the quiet moments. Being apart from you has been one of the hardest things I've ever experienced. There have been so many nights when I missed you so deeply, I could feel it like an ache in my chest. I hated the emptiness of your absence, hated waking up without your energy beside me. And in that distance, I questioned everything. I doubted this love. I doubted whether we could make it. I doubted you. But life has a way of revealing the truth over time. Through all the noise and confusion, I've come to recognize what's real and what's fake. And this love, our love, has proven itself to be the most real thing I've ever known. Still, I have to admit that I've struggled. I felt insecure, uncertain whether I could ever truly be enough for you. I've asked myself if I was capable of meeting your expectations or being the partner you deserve. But with time, I've realized something important. You never asked me to be perfect. You never demanded anything from me. You only wanted honesty, presence, and genuine connection. You only wanted my heart. You gave selflessly, over and over again. You poured into me with love, support, and patience even when I didn't know how to receive it. You were always the giver, and in so many ways, I was just the taker. But I don't want that imbalance anymore. I don't want to just receive, I want to give back. I want to pour into you the way you've poured into me. I want to offer you not just my love, but my time, my energy, my loyalty, and my dedication. I want to build something lasting with you, something grounded in honesty and mutual care. You've taught me how to love better, and now I'm ready to show you what I've learned. Letting go of you is something I simply cannot do. I've tried, but every time I even think about moving on, something inside me tightens, like my soul knows it would be losing its other half. And I know I have no right to hold on without acknowledging the hurt I've caused you. I haven't been perfect. In fact, I've been far from it. My jealousy, my aggression, and my toxic reactions have wounded you deeply. I let my own fears and insecurities lash out in ways that you didn't deserve. And despite your loyalty, despite the way you stayed by my side even when I made it hard, you were met with doubt and suspicion from me. I let my pain turn into poison, and for that, I am truly sorry. From the bottom of my heart, I apologize. I regret the times I didn't believe in you. I regret every moment I let anger or fear speak louder than love. I see now that love isn't just about feeling, it's about trust, patience, and choosing each other even when things are messy. I didn't always make the right choices, but I want to now. I want to be better, not just for you, but for us. I want to heal the wounds I've caused and grow into the person you can lean on, not the person you fear might break your heart again. This is me, vulnerable and open, telling you that I still love you. That I've never stopped loving you. And that more than anything, I want a second chance to show you just how deeply that love runs. I know it won't be easy. I know it will take time and effort to rebuild the trust one broke. But I'm willing to do the work. I'm not asking you to forget the past, only to let me be part of your future. Because when I see my future, I see you, still standing there, still holding my hand, still believing in us. I feel so incredibly heartbroken, not just because I lost the person I loved most, but because in losing you, I also lost a part of myself, my strength, my drive, my very backbone. It's like everything that kept me grounded, everything that once made me feel whole, walked away with you. Your love wasn't just a fleeting emotion, it was the fuel that pushed me to grow, to believe in myself, and to dream bigger. You were my inspiration, my muse. When you were beside me, I felt like I could take on the world. I wanted to be better, not just for me, but for us. Before you came into my life, I lived in a kind of emotional darkness. I had built walls around myself, convinced that no one would ever truly understand me or even try. I feared intimacy deeply. I feared what it meant to be vulnerable, especially with someone like you, someone who saw right through me. But your love, your patience, and the way you held space for me, it all began to melt away those fears. You reached places in my heart I didn't even know existed. And with that love, something in me changed. I began to heal. Slowly, gently, and without even realizing it at first, I started becoming someone happier, someone lighter, more open, more willing to feel again. You didn't just love me, you showed me how to love myself. That kind of transformation is rare, and I don't take it for granted. You are, and always will be, like an angel to me. Sometimes I sit with the question in my mind, how could someone like you, so full of light and grace, ever love someone like me, with all my flaws, my darkness, my inner chaos? But you did. You saw me, even when I couldn't see myself. You accepted parts of me that I had always hidden from the world. That kind of love is not ordinary, it's extraordinary. Even now, after everything, I still have your picture saved on my phone. I look at it sometimes just to feel a sense of closeness to you, to remember what it felt like to be seen through eyes full of love. And no matter how much time passes, I don't desire anyone the way I desire you. It's not just physical, it's emotional, spiritual, soul deep. I crave you in a way that's hard to explain. I long for your presence, your laugh, your warmth, and the comfort I found in simply being near you. What hurts most is knowing that even though we may be apart, a part of me still believes you feel the same. I sense it in the silence between us. I believe that somewhere in your heart, you still crave me, too. I know you think of me, just like I think of you. I know you know I'm always checking up on you, even if I pretend not to care. I see your name and feel 1,000 unspoken words rise in my chest. The connection we shared wasn't just fleeting, it was real, and it still lives inside me every single day. But I can't keep all these emotions buried much longer. They're too big, too loud, too raw to ignore. Every day that I stay silent, it feels like I'm betraying something sacred between us. My heart wants to scream everything I've kept hidden. I want you to know how deeply I still feel, how much I still care, and how impossible it has been to move on. These feelings aren't fading, they're only growing stronger, and at some point, they will demand to be heard. They're already pushing against the walls I built, threatening to burst out of my chest. I miss you. I miss the version of me that existed when I was with you, the one who believed in love, who believed in the future, who felt safe just holding your hand. I miss the way we could talk without words, the way you understood my silences, and how you always knew when I needed you most. There's an emptiness in my life now, a space only you can fill. And while I may not know where we go from here, I do know this: the love I have for you is real, it's deep, and it hasn't gone anywhere. No matter how far apart we are, no matter what roads we take, a part of my soul will always be with you. You changed me. You helped me find pieces of myself I thought were gone forever. And for that, I will always love you.